to Late Night with Bridget and Holly. I'm your host, Bridget.
I'm your host, Holly.
And tonight, y'all, it's going to be surprise proposal. But before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here on YouTube, and look for us on any of your favorite podcast channels every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. If we're not there, hit us up at bridgetandholly@gmail.com, and I'll make sure to get us there. But before we get into it, how's your day, Holly?
Mm, Too tiring. That's why I'm on the couch with my blanket.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
It was just a tiring day. My back hurts, and I did a lot of cleaning yesterday. I mean, I had customers at work today, but I was able to get in a lot of coloring in between because
There
I
you
was so
go.
bored.
I know you sent me some
Yeah.
pretty pictures, and I did like them.
Well, thank you. How was your day been today?
Busy. I feel like my fucking days are busy every damn day. I don't feel like I have a day that's not
Hmm.
busy anymore.
I know. It's like we're always doing something.
It's ridiculous.
We're running 100 miles an hour.
I want a day
Like
where I can just
when you go on
lay in the bed
vacation,
all day.
you ain't gonna vacation. Yeah, you ain't gonna be on vacation when you go on vacation. You gonna be tireder.
I
She's
sure
gonna be
will.
even more tired, guys. Even more tired.
So, on this vacation, the reason we're calling this surprise proposal is
Mhm.
my daughter, we call her Sissy, has been dating the same guy now for 4 years. And he has decided that he's going to pop the question. And we're super excited because he's decided to do it when we go up there to Pigeon Forge. We're going to go somewhere nice to eat Saturday night, and he's going to pop the question there. And I
Oh, he's gonna do it
cannot.
at the restaurant.
I can't wait. Listen how we got it set up. You're going to fucking love this.
Oh my God,
Okay.
tell me.
So I'm going to get with the manager before we go and let him know what's happening. But when we get there, I'm going
Uh
to
huh.
scope out and find another couple that's eating that looks young, married or not. I'm going to approach them and I'm going to say, hey guys, I need y'all's help. We're doing a surprise proposal. The manager's going to come out and say he's got a special announcement for that a couple has something to say, or that a nice gentleman here has something to say. Then he's going to hand the guy the ring. He's going to hand the guy the ring because we're going to trust the manager with the ring. He's going to hand the guy the ring and say, here you go, bud. So then the girl's going to act all surprised, you know what I'm saying, and almost tear up. And he's going to say, baby. And she's going to say, yeah. And he's going to say, there's somebody here that's got a special question. And he's going to go hand the ring to Kyle. And then when he hands the ring to
Oh,
Kyle, because I want Brittany to her heart to drop like, oh my God, here's another person getting proposed to before me. You know what I'm saying?
before me.
And then
Yeah.
he'll hand it, and then Kyle's gonna look at her and say, Brittany, I've never officially asked you to be my girlfriend. Will you be my girlfriend? If she says yeah, then he's gonna say, and now will you be my wife? So she'll think it's
He's
somebody
never
else getting
officially
married.
asked her to be his girlfriend.
No, it just sort of they went through a spell where they broke up and got back together and broke up and got back together, and so that last time he never asked her to be his girlfriend again.
We all been there and done that.
Yeah, so well, she was so scared of being in love again because she was so hurt the first time that she just kept
Yeah,
pushing
it
him
is
away.
scary.
Yeah, she kept pushing him away. But we're super excited. I cannot freaking wait. And what gets me is we've had to go to some weddings. And so she's been, you know how you go to weddings, you get in that mood. She's been talking about it and she's been like, and she told me the other day, she said, Mom, she said, I don't know. We was around somebody that was talking about the reason they hadn't got married is because they really wasn't that happy. And so we was like, she was like, Mom, do you think Kyle feels that way? And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. And she goes, well, I'm just going to tell you, if he don't ask me by the time we've been dating 5 years, which is next May, she said, I really think I'm going to have to say, Kyle, I love you and I want to be with you, but you don't want to be with me. So I have to end this. And I looked at her, you know what I said? I said, I don't blame you. I would too. That's a waste of your time because I knew it's
Ah,
coming, you know?
yeah. Always a bridesmaid, never a bride when you go
Yeah.
into all these weddings and you're not getting married yourself, like, because you think it's so funny because even when I was younger, and that's all I dreamed about was getting married, getting married. And as you start getting older, you're like, dang, will it ever happen? And it does. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's not hard for somebody to get married or so. And I say that meaning there's somebody out there for somebody.
There's somebody out there for everybody. Yep.
There is. So it's it's not it's making the marriage work that's the hard part,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, and
That's the
he bought
hard
this
part.
ring. What had happened was, and I don't know if I filled you in on the whole story of buying the ring, but he went and bought the ring when she was on a bachelorette trip. And he had talked to me on the boat, and he said, I want to see
Yeah,
if
you
you'll
told me about that.
get with me this Saturday. And I said, well, what are we doing? He said, I want to go buy Brittany a ring. And I said, what? I said, is it time? And he said, yeah. And I said, yes. And he said, but keep it quiet, keep it quiet. So when we go to buy the ring, we ran into everybody and their brother that knew her.
Oh
Did
no.
I not tell you that?
You didn't tell me that part, no.
We ran into a girl she used to work with at her vet tech's office that she still sees on a regular basis.
Oh,
Then we ran it. She actually worked at one of the jewelry stores. Then we ran into her best friends, her neighbors that live in the same apartment complex that are her best friend in that complex, and they've kept it a secret. But when she was walking by, she seen Kyle, and she looked at me, and she looked at Kyle, and she said, "Is it happening?" And Kyle said, "Yeah, but don't say nothing." And she said, "I won't, I won't, I won't." Far as I know, she hasn't. Um, we ran into somebody else that Kyle knew. It was like 3 or 4 people. I was like, son of a bitch, somebody's gonna let the cat out of the bag.
right.
But so far,
So
nobody has.
far, everybody's kept it a secret. See, I had to tell how many people to keep it a secret then.
Oh
About
my
three or
God.
four.
No. Well, yeah, there. But Shelly knows, Ronnie knows, and Ronnie, God Almighty, he really about let the cat out of the bag.
How?
We were eating one night, and Brittany had got my phone, and she was flipping through it to find something. It was some video or something. And Ronnie looks at me and he went, like that, because he knew I had pictures of the ring on my phone. So he kind of looked at her phone. And I went,
You
"Oh
ain't
my
even
God,
sent
my
me
phone!" And I
pictures
grabbed it.
of it.
Huh?
You ain't even sent me pictures of it.
Have I not?
No.
I'll send it to you. It's a Vera
Okay.
Wang. But here's what gets me. Well, anyhow, he did like that, and I screamed, and I grabbed my phone. Well, now she was like, "Well, why are you keeping your phone from me?" And I'm like, "I got a birthday present on there. I'm going to buy you." And now she thinks she's getting this big, great birthday present, and she's like,
Oh, you played that off good.
"Yeah." And she goes, "Well, I don't like surprises on my birthday." And I said, "Yes, but I know, but I wanted to get you this." So anyhow, so let's go back to what was the question you asked me?
Of how many people you had to tell.
No, that wasn't your question. Ronnie knew, Shelly knows, you know. Oh, the ring. Okay.
Oh, yeah, the
So
picture of the ring. Yeah. You hadn't sent me a
so
picture of the ring.
the ring, back last year, she had sent me pictures of a ring that she wanted. She sent me two different kinds. One was from Tiffany's and one was from Zales. So when we went in and was shopping, Kyle happened to say, he says, "And you mean to tell me she's not sent you any rings in the past that to give us an idea of what she likes?" And I said, "Oh, wait, I think she did." And I went and found those two. Well, this was after we'd already been shopping half the day. Well, when I went and found
Oh,
them,
no.
we went back to Zales and bought the exact fucking ring she said she wanted. The exact ring.
What? You think
Hmm.
she'll remember that?
Well, here's the damn kicker. It was here the other day. She was sitting there and we were talking about da 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 da. And I said, she said, "I just don't understand why Kyle's taking so long, da 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 da." And I said, "Well, I don't know." I said, "But I will tell you, I think he would come to me and ask me to go with him, don't you?" And she said, "Yeah."
Right.
And I said, "Well, if he ever does that, Brittany, you've got to give me some ideas of what kind of ring you want, because I have no idea." This bitch sent me solitaires, and that's not what she sent me last year.
Did he have to take it back?
No, he hadn't took it back. We're just gonna leave it go because she liked it at one time, but you know how your tastes change.
Yeah.
I'm like, son of a bitch, and the solitaire was what I was wanting to go with originally, and Kyle was like, "I don't think she likes that. I think she
Oh,
wants
that's hilarious.
diamonds around it." But he loves the ring. He fell in love with it. He went over budget. He really did. But I was supposed to be there to keep him in budget, and I was no help. But I think she'll like it. It's a Vera Wang, and it's just beautiful, and it's got a blue sapphire diamond on the bottom of it. That means I will always love you forever.
Oh, yeah, you definitely gotta send me a picture. Now, how do you think the wedding's gonna go? Like, who all do you think could be in it? How big of a wedding? Are y'all ready to shell that money out? And are y'all going big, like shaboom, or is it gonna
No.
be just small and simple?
Hmm. I've always told Brittany when it comes to weddings that I think they're a waste of money. I think they're more about the meaning than it is anything else. And I think it's a ton of a waste of money for just one day. So I've tried to convince her and Kyle to get married in my backyard because my backyard's beautiful in the fall. It's
It is,
free.
and it's
Then we could do a
huge.
hamburgers and hot dogs grill out afterwards, listen to music, everybody just get along and not have anything real fancy. They originally started, yeah, that's a good idea, and they've more been like, nah, we don't want that. So I'm gonna let them do what they want. I'm $5,000 in, and that's all I'm doing. They got to come up with the rest. Figure out what
Yeah,
you
well,
want to do.
I'm gonna tell you when me and Jason got married. We got married at the gazebo where he works at, and his mama made all the bouquets.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I let the girls. I picked the color dress I wanted them to wear. They didn't have to match with the style,
Mm-mm.
just the color. And
Yeah.
his mama married us,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so it was simple. And then we had our receptionist or our reception at a local restaurant in town, and we did like wings. There was the cake, you know, fries, just little things, little finger foods and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was inexpensive. And even when with my first wedding, the theme was Winter Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing my sister knows how to do is she knows how to decorate and she knows how to throw a fucking party.
Mm-hmm.
And if I could find pictures, like she pulled down like tree limbs and spray painted them white and put snow and all that on them. Like you
Aww.
could be very, very creative. And we made their bouquets too for
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
for that
I mean, that's
wedding.
it. Just yeah, and you can do stuff like that and still have a because honestly, 9 times out of 10, tell me the truth. Whose wedding that you went to that you sit and think about it and remember it to this day?
Nobody but just my own.
Exactly. So, and I don't even mine was kind of a flash. So I told them to keep it simple. Hopefully they will. Now Brittany, for her, she's gonna most of her wedding court is gonna be men. Because she's never had a lot of friendships with females. She gets along with guys better. So I know Taylor is her childhood best friend from 8th grade. She's gonna
That'll
be
be
there.
her maid of
Brittany said
honor.
that I'm gonna be her matron of honor.
Yeah,
She's always
because she
said that
does
I
to
was gonna be
marry
because
them.
I've been like her best friend, and then Taylor will be in there.
Yeah,
But if she changes her mind and wants Taylor, I'm fine with that. Taylor's gonna be in there, and then Dylan, her best friend Dylan, he's a guy. And then I venture to say she'll probably put her brothers, Brandon, Wesley, and Josh, on her side.
yeah.
So
Oh,
hmm I think that'll be cute.
I'm excited. I mean, I know I'm getting an invitation, so
Yeah,
I
you
know I'm
better
getting an
come.
invitation to that.
You better be making that
Hell
two
yeah, we're
hour
not
trek up
missing
here.
it.
But the problem is they'll
Yes,
be getting married.
ma'am.
You'll have to get a hotel, or we'll let you stay here because they'll be getting married at night, like 5 o'clock at night, so it'll get dark on you.
We had a late evening wedding too, but
Did
it
you?
wasn't dark. I wanted it to get dark because I wanted to do a bunch of tea lit candles and stuff, but we just did like late in the evening. But I think nighttime weddings are so beautiful.
Well, late in
I
the
can't
evening
quit
wedding.
yawning.
That's
Oh,
all
I've
right.
never yawned this much. Oh my God. Not doing a podcast. It's like it's literally like a can of Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. And I'm
That's
not
right.
sleepy. It's just I've already yawned once and it just keeps coming and coming and coming and coming.
Well,
So
now I
it's
know
annoying.
too that Ronnie, he proposed to me. He was supposed to propose to me on Valentine's Day. He ended up proposing to me on Friday the 13th, which is the day before
That
because
is
Valentine's Day
so
is Saturday.
funny.
Crazy thing. And then, and Kyle, like I said, this has been well thought out for him. He hadn't rushed into anything. Which is, I've told her, I said, you don't want a proposal like a hush ring, just him buying you something so you'll shut
Yeah.
up.
You want him to do it because he's ready for it and he loves you that much. I mean, hell, they already got a kid together.
Who does?
Cece and Kyle.
They ain't got no kids.
Riggs.
Oh,
Fur
yeah.
baby. We called him our
Yeah.
kids. When you paused there for a minute, I was like,
Uh,
huh? Yeah, he was like, what? Me and you call our fur babies our babies, our kids. They're our kids. So that's why I was like, they
Yeah.
already share that together.
Well,
Does
I
she
guess you can
still
say that
have her mouse or her rats? I
she
mean,
has two of them.
she still got both of them?
Yeah, and I bet you money if she gets married, she'll have them in her wedding somehow.
Do you know how cute that was? Y'all need to train Riggs to like be able to walk the ring down the aisle. That will be so
Oh,
cute.
she's going to. She's going to. She's going to have
Oh,
Ashley, the girl she works with at the clinic. She's going to
yeah.
have her back there holding rigs, and they're going to have the rings tied around his like a bow uh to
Oh,
match the thing, and they're going to let him come down and bring the rings to her and run to her.
that is gonna be so cute. Oh my God,
Hmm.
I can't wait. I can't
Yeah.
wait till she gets the registry. And that's gonna be so easy because you'll be able to tell me, what to get her. So I'm not buying her a double or something unless she wants a double or something and
I'm gonna be honest with you because Chelsea and Dallas just got married the other weekend and they did this and it's super smart.
gift
They
cards.
basically I come up with the poem that they used for their thing, but they said, we've got, pots and pans and all the things because they've lived out on their own for a while and so has Brittany and Kyle.
Yeah.
We've got pots and pans and all the things, but what is great that you could bring is cash or gift cards or a donation, please. And I can't remember how it went, but it says, and that would make us happy, see, or something like that. I can't remember how much.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're just going to ask people for a honeymoon fund or
Oh, that will be good.
cash out,
Yeah.
Venmo, something to help them with their honeymoon and the wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Now, has Cece already said where she wants the honeymoon? Have they got that in the bag yet, or they're a little unsure?
Let me tell you something. Kyle, he has a he has champagne taste on a beer budget. So Kyle has
I
said the whole time that he wants to.
love that saying. I've never heard that before. I'm
You
gonna start
haven't?
saying that. No, I love that. I love that.
That is Kyle to a T. He wants the best, and he ain't got the money for it. So, he's often said that he wants to take a 2-week honeymoon, but
That's
I
a
don't know.
little long.
Right. Well, one week's gonna be by themselves, and then if we do it in September, then Kyle said he'd meet up with us at the beach that last week in September. So, like them do that first week by themselves and then meet up with us for the second week.
Right.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think they could do a whole 2 weeks by themselves. Them two people, if they are on the phone with me 24/7. What you doing, Mom? What are you doing? We gonna go here. They want us with them all the time.
Yeah. That's
Hmm.
so funny. I could see a week honeymoon, but
But
not
it's
two
been so
weeks.
hard to hold this secret, and I can't wait for it to be over. So I quit worrying about
I
letting it slip.
know. And it's happening this Saturday?
This coming Saturday.
This Saturday. Y'all gonna be recording too, right?
Yep.
You gonna post it on TikTok and all that?
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about that. Yeah, you have to
Mm-hmm.
be. Yeah. But you can at least send it to me though, because I'm
Absolutely.
not putting it anywhere, so I
Yeah,
get to see it.
I gotta make sure that Kyle, I'm a social media person.
You gotta make sure they want that.
Kyle's not so much, you know what I'm saying? And to respect
Yeah,
him, yeah, I gotta make sure that that's what he
exactly.
wants. I don't want to overstep his boundaries and stuff.
Right. I mean, that's a respectful thing to do.
Mm-hmm. That's
That's
right.
true. I'm
But I'm
so
super
excited though.
excited. I can't wait. I'm gonna have me a
Me
new
too.
son-in-law.
Congratulations, because that I think that's awesome. You know how much I love Cece. You know how much JoJo loves Cece. And I've met Cece more than Kyle, but still meeting him, he's a sweet guy. He's funny. He's respectful. And Cece's just an amazing person. Like you could tell they both have big hearts,
They do.
and that they're really kind and just they're just good people. But
I think so.
look who her mama is.
Oh, okay.
I don't know Kyle's mom, so no offense to Kyle by any
She's
means.
just like me. Me and her
But
just alike.
you could tell he was raised good by his mama too.
Hmm. Well, y'all, I just wanted to share that news with you. It's exciting news that gives you a piece of or look into
Yes.
our lives. You know what I'm saying? We like to share some personal stuff with you from time to time. I'm super excited about this. I will bring the results to you after it happens and let you know how she acted. If we can post a video of it, we most definitely will, but it'll be on our other social media channels. But we appreciate you joining us tonight for this. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell here on YouTube. Listen to us on any of your favorite podcast stations every Tuesday and Friday at 11 p.m. Hit us up at bridgetandholly@gmail.com if we're not there, or if you want to email us about anything else. But until next time, y'all, keep loving each other.
Bye.